Hello, friends! How is everybody doing on this Saturday that you are viewing this? I hope you are all doing well. I am doing an axolotl today. It's been a while. I'm joining back in, and I'm gonna do a little Halloween themed axolotl.
And this is part of the Alotl Axolotls collaboration hosted by Erica at Kitschy Kitten Studios. Check out the playlist below in my description. Lots of awesome axolotl makes to be seen.
And you can see I've got a little neon color in there. I got it on his toes, got it in his gills, and along his fin. This I did with UV resin. I have the resin rockers, neon, I think it's color burst neon glow in the darks. A little bubble there, but. And that's what I did, and I cured those all up. I even got some on his eyes there. And his body I'm going to do in black. And I have just had my cup stirring over here off to the side. And now we're just going to give it a good old stir. And scrape down the sides. Make sure we're getting all that good stuff mixed in. And I thought along with black I'd put some of the star crystals in the purple. So, you know, purple's Halloween. I don't want to mix too fast. I do have some micro bubbles in here. I am actually not going to run it through my debubbler. I will just let this sit for a few minutes. I do have my heat mat on to get this a little thinner and let those bubbles pop up on their own and degas on its own. So I will be back in like 3 to 5 minutes. I think I'm actually going to add some of this glitter to it too. I've got my Roleo pigment paste here. And as I've mentioned in other videos, I have to be careful because this stuff goes everywhere. Is this my roller? Yeah. Give it a mix up. Make sure all the oils and that may have separated get all stirred back in. I just sprayed some alcohol into my mold and on my resin. We're going to do that. And so my air purifier has gone off. Remember, wear your PPE, which I do have on. You probably could tell by my voice being a little muffly. And now we'll get this nice and stirred up. Okay, that looks good. Let's get it mixed in. Next, we will add a little bit of our tourmaline fine sparkle there. Give it a couple of those. Well, we'll do one more. Those in there. I don't know why I just put that spoon away over there. And now we'll do the suspended star clusters. Both of these come from the PNW Glitter Co. Check them out. Discount code is in my description below. Mold came from Let's Resin. So definitely can still see the sparkle, and I see green in there too. Yeah, I think we'll leave it there. I'm fine with that. Really simple pour now. And hopefully we've made enough. It says 4.5. It actually takes a little bit more than that. And I've got just over 6, so I should be okay. Give a little break here for a minute. Let it all kind of level out. I will say, when you're filling the flaps with UV resin, you kind of do have to give it a little tilt and make you squeeze those flaps so that no air bubbles get trapped in there. But I'm hoping I didn't get any. Give her a little head of squishy squish there. I don't want to squish it too much. I don't want to pop the little eyes that I gave it out. And then I am just going to slowly drip into the feet to feel those little toes. A little bit more. And I will get a little dotting tool or a little micro brush. One or the other. Grab this little guy. Oh, you can see it's already starting to move into those toes. We're just going to help it. Just kind of pull it in. I think these already got where they needed to go. Yeah, they look like they're good. And this one down over. And we shall give it a little drop more in here. And I think we are good. Somehow I did get a little bit spilling over here. All right, that is done. And all we have to do now is just wait for that to cure.
All right, it is demold time for our axolotl. It's been a while since I demolded one of these guys, so probably going to take me a minute or two. While I'm trying to get this guy demolded. Uh-oh, did he starting to rip there? I want to thank all my subscribers. Thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed, think about it. It's free. It helps my channel out with the algorithms with YouTube and pushing out my content. Oh. Loki. Wow, I think that might be one of the easiest times I've gotten that out. Anyways, as I was saying, if you've not subscribed, think about it. It is free for you. You can point your camera phone, or phone camera, at the QR code on the screen, or boot the subscribe button down below. All right. So, a little over pour or over spill
I knew I was going to have some in these toes with that UV resin I was using. Trying to get it fit in there. All right. I think I do have a bubble. But here we go. Yep. I do have some bubbles on his fin gill tips. So there. I can fix that with more UV resin. That is not a problem. Oh no. Let's get that. That's not supposed to be there. And part of that eye, you can't see the coloring like you can in that eye. But I like the glitter. And then you can kind of see I did little spots of the green UV resin around, and you can kind of see those. So they're spread out there. Got a couple right there. Yeah. And he's got his little green toes. Let's go grab the UV resin and fix these guys. I will say, dear resin rockers, your resin filled in this bottle was like maybe half full. If that's how these are gonna be, because I know it's 25 grams and I know these are very much thicker and heavier than regular resin, do a smaller bottle. I spend half the time trying to squeeze whatever's in there out. Okay, we'll do that one. And we'll do purple. I have them sitting upside down so I can get them out easier. All right, so I will just take a little bit at the end of here and well, it cured up really fast. That's too much. They're fine. We'll just add a little bit more here. And then we've got some on this side. Just trying to get enough to be set in place, and then I can get them underneath the bigger UV light. And got, I think you're okay down there. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. And I need a little something to clean this off with. As we move into the purple. This size is one of my favoriteest tools. And now we will give that a little dollop. And let's see, a little dollop. Fill in this hole. All right, I got a little bit of the green out to do his little eye over here. So if you haven't figured out these UV color resins glow in the dark. These little toes, I think I just need a little trim on them. I don't see any bubbles on those guys. I got a little bubbles. I'm not too concerned about tiny little bubbles. And it just needs a little trim down here. A little dragged some purple down there and didn't realize it. There is a bubble up there. We'll go ahead and take it and fill it with green. And there you can really see that the dots shine up now. Now I am going to throw him under my bigger UV lamp to get all these pieces solidified. We'll be back. So I've made quite a few little Halloween-y pieces here. So I've got a little purple ghosty. I've got a blue ghosty, upside down ghosty. I've got some pumpkin jack-o'-lanterns in orange and purple. I've got a weird little spider bug. I've got moons, like full moons. I've got a tombstone. I got my little, come here, crescent moon. Crescent moon guy. I found my little bat. So what I thought I would do is add maybe a few of these little pieces, like the little bat. Let me grab my UV glue. I'm just going for the UV glue because it cures so incredibly fast. Trying to feel which side is the front and which side is the back. And it only really takes like 5 seconds for it to grab and 5 seconds for it to be fully set. I usually like to give it a little bit more time. And he's pretty much set. Okay. And I could also do the moon over here. Or, you know what, you could flip the moon around and have it over here. Do you think we would like that? I'm kind of thinking I kind of dig it. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to have to put it down though, because it's a hard angle for me to hold it all up. So there's that. And then we have our little ghosties here and a pumpkin. I don't know if I want to do the pumpkin, but I definitely do want to do our ghosts. We can put the bluey one up here. Okay. And one more ghosty. Do we want one more? I think we would put him up here if we wanted one more. Yep. All right, one more here under the lamp. And she will be, or he will be done. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Oh, and I totally forgot to say this is part of the Axolotl collaboration hosted by Kitschy Kitten Studios, and that'd be Erica. So please check out everybody's playlist down in the description. A lot of fun axolotls to be seen. And stay tuned for the beauty shots. Well, you'll see him in all his glory out in normal daylight and then as he glows at nighttime. All right, bye.